get on my gloves though. And go from there. So I'm gonna first. Oh, wait, Caden. I need you to give me some water. Water. We need water if we're gonna make noodles. So what I'm gonna do first, we're gonna boil these noodles. Here. You gotta fill it up. Fill it up about halfway full, and bring me some salt. Yeah, and the salt will allow that noodles to cook a little sooner. What's up with you guys? How you guys doing, man? Hey, we're doing spaghetti carbonara today. Real quick, real fast, but definitely gonna be have some good flavors in here. And yeah, man, I'm about to get off the net real here in a minute. I think what I'm gonna do in the meantime is I'm gonna get my bacon ready. I know in spaghetti carbonara, a lot of people use like pulled pork or like, you know, real thick bacon and stuff like that. But what I'm gonna end up doing today, we use bacon. I use what I got. It's kind of like a thick cut bacon anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it'll go, yeah, that's fine. It'll end up working pretty well. And yeah, like I said, when you don't got a lot of time, it's a good little situation to jump into, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there we go. So what I'm gonna end up doing first is I'm gonna hack up this bacon while this heats up. And I got an induction cooker, so it should be fairly quick. But yeah, I'm gonna hack up these little pieces of bacon right here. And this is gonna end up being kind of like a carbonara. And like I said, it goes pretty quickly and all that good stuff. What's up with you guys though? What you guys got going on? What are you cooking today? What do you guys got going on today? What are you guys cooking this afternoon? YouTube, I see you, man. Hey, YouTube, you guys been popping in for all over the country. Make sure you type in where you from, man. Type in where you guys are from. But yeah, I was chilling. I went to the dentist today, and I was thinking to myself, what would I cook for y'all today? So I was like, man, spaghetti carbonara. You know, we've been heavy on the barbecue. We're always heavy on the barbecue. But this right here is a nice change of pace, and it's quick, and it's easy. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do it step by step. So yeah, it'll be a cool little situation, real quick. It's not too many ingredients, you know. In terms of a level of cook, you don't gotta be the greatest cook to cook this one. This one's pretty easy to do. It's pretty straightforward. But anyway, man, I told you guys I was gonna be more serious about trying to be live and get on here and be able to bring you guys recipes and you know, create that culture. So get in the comments though, man. Let me know where you guys are from, especially those on YouTube, because you guys are from all over the place. Facebook, I see you. Hey, what's up, Sharice? I appreciate you guys tapping in and you know, seeing what we got going on over here. How are you guys doing, by the way, man? Get in the chat, so let me know how you guys are doing, what you guys got going on, where you from, and what are you guys cooking today? What do you guys got cooking today? And if you haven't got a chance, YouTubers, if you guys haven't got a chance, man, make sure you guys check out the stuff, man. I know we went real crazy with the shorts, but we're really starting to jump into the long forms and, you know, having a lot of fun with that. Chris, I see you. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna end up doing this spaghetti carbonara today. And yeah, it's gonna be good. I promise this one's gonna be good. This one I have a lot of fun with. And this is kind of my own spin, because I know you're supposed to use like big pieces of pulled pork when you hack this kind of stuff up. But I'm putting my own spin to it. I'm putting my own twist to it. You know what I'm saying? And putting it together that way. But yeah, I was chilling in the waiting room, man, getting my teeth done, and I was just thinking like, man, it's crazy that we got to this point where we got that many people tuning in from live. Man, it's wild to see, you know, this whole situation and how you guys ended up here messing with me. But anyway, man, get into the chats and tell me where you guys are from. Man, I'm seeing you guys from all over the country. I appreciate you guys, man, for sure. But yeah, today we're gonna cook these noodles and we're about to get that cracking. What's up with you guys though, bro? I heard they're getting ready to shut down TikTok. I was gonna think about going to live on TikTok. You think they're getting this shut down? Exciting. Hey man, yeah, I got a bunch of different recipes. Hey, and I know you guys want, if get in the chat, if you guys want to see more barbecue, if you're like, hey, you barbecue dude, let me see more of that. Man, tell me what you guys would like me to cook, you know? I know, especially like in this part of the United States, oxtails. Oxtails are not something that's like super popular here. But you know, in the South, a lot of people, you know, oxtails is a day-to-day type thing. Like a lot of people eat oxtails. I was thinking about getting on some oxtails, man, and maybe seeing if I could do something, smoke some oxtails. I might go pull up on, you know, some family members that really know how to cook those things like crazy, that are actually from that type of stuff, and then just, you know, teaming up with them and maybe doing a showcase where they come and show us, you know, what it looks like. But yeah, Chris, man, how you been? What you got going on? YouTube, I see you. How you guys doing? Just waiting for this water to heat up. I hacked up my bacon. My ingredients for today, I've already cracked my eggs, man. I did it. I guess I could have did it on the live, but I already got my eggs ready. So what you're gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up getting those eggs mixed around. I'm gonna put a little bit of heavy cream in there. And then cheese. Normally you would use like Parmesan cheese, and I'll tell you straight up, like I did a challenge where I had like minimum amount of stuff, and I had to cook this like gourmet meal. And the challenge was to, you know, figure out how we were gonna do that. And what I ended up doing is I took like, you know, the Parmesan that you usually put on top of like spaghetti. We took that, I mixed around the eggs, and I mixed that together with the heavy cream, and then we had like a, you know, like a Alfredo type sauce, and that can work. That can work, and it does taste good. But because we have the resources today, I'm gonna go with Romano. We're gonna turn it up. We're gonna put a little bit of quality into it. I'm gonna drop in my Romano. That was about 10 bucks. That's a lot of money for cheese for me, but I got it. It was about 10 bucks. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna mix that with my eggs and my heavy cream. Then I also have this seasoning right here. It's called garlic, onion, black pepper seasoning. This thing right here is just crazy. It's from McCormick's. It always does a good job. It's a great AP. So I'm gonna probably end up mixing that AP in here. And yeah, that'll be my carbonara sauce. But I got a little trick about how I get there. And when I get there, you guys will see what I'm saying. But it's just the way that I like to cook it. You know, it's the way I like to put the meal together. And, you know, my kids and my family have always liked it this way. So yeah, we already have our, and I don't know if you guys have got this yet, but yo, these are real. Like you could really go to the Olive Garden. If you guys are fans of the Olive Garden, I don't know where you at around the country, but here we have Olive Garden. If you got Olive Garden, man, get in the chats. Let me know that you got Olive Garden, bro. But I know there's Olive Gardens out here in Vancouver, especially for my Vancouverians. But anyway, I went to Olive Garden. You know the thing they come and ask you to do the cheese, and they say, tell me when to stop, and you just let them sit there and keep grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding until they just have a big mile of cheese just everywhere. Yeah, they'll sell you it. They'll sell you, and I actually like went there and tried it out and like see if I could buy it, bro. They sold it to me. But if you don't want to go to the Olive Garden to get it, I know that you can also go get it on Amazon. And this one is big. It's probably by a company called Xylus. But anyway, these things are cool. And if you're doing anything with any type of cheese, especially like a nice fresh salad, sometimes it has to do with how it's presented. And when you use the same tools that the pros use, hey, it'll come out that way. It'll really have that same kind of quality. So I'm going to end up using that today, grinding it into my sauce when we get ready to make this sauce. And yeah, that's going to be a cool little situation. But I need to get this. This water needs to boil, man. God bless you. Always trying to support you. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. And I was tripping. Y'all were sending donations and all types of stuff, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, and I appreciate it. You know, I like doing this. This is a lot of fun for me. But yeah, let's make sure that, you know, you guys just make sure you guys are following, checking us out, tapping in with us, man. You know, make sure you just say something, leave a footprint, you know, because I see thousands of viewers every single day. Like, I mean, and it got crazy to the point where we were, you know, really getting into 7-figure numbers sometimes. All these people, and it's just like, leave a comment. If you hated it, tell me you hated it. If you liked it, tell me you liked it. If you want to see something next time, bro, tell me. Let me know in the comments, for real. I go through every single comment as soon as I can. Like, I really will. If I don't, my daughters will. And they'll go through the YouTube and they'll start kind of scanning through. And, you know, they'll let me know. And we bring them into a box and we'll choose what recipes we want to do, man. But I appreciate you guys tapping in. Like I said, like the stream if you can. That's a very big deal when you guys like it. Those things really help because it pushes it out. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for this thing to start boiling, and then we gonna get it cracking. I also have my noodles, so I'm gonna end up using these panini noodles today. Man, just a regular standard noodle, nothing too wild. But again, these noodles right here, normally spaghetti carbonara, you could do, you know, you could do like a spaghetti noodle, but those right there, those felt right, you know. Those things felt right, and that's what I'm gonna end up running with today. And I'm gonna try to get it done before my wife gets home, so she ain't tripping on me, feel me? Hey, Amin, what's cracking? What's up with you guys, man? I wish I could see more on this YouTube. Katie, come over here and see if you can get this YouTube so I can see the comments. For some reason, man, it keeps flickering in and out. How are you guys doing, man? What you got going on today? Amin, what are you cooking? Where are you finna go eat? Because I know you ain't gonna cook. Where are you going to eat? If you ain't gonna eat, where you guys going to cook? Where you cooking at today? What you got going on for that? And bro, do you guys really believe TikTok is gonna get shut down? Do you really actually believe they're gonna shut down $1 billion? I mean, I don't know, bro. They're saying they're gonna shut it down. I had, you know, a lot of people show me love on there, but I don't know. I was thinking about streaming on there. I might try to stream on there. Let me know, like, what platforms do you guys use? Do you guys use TikTok? Do you use
it looks
just
like
push that button off to the bottom to the left. Do you guys use TikTok? Do you guys use any of those kind of programs? Do you go on Twitch? You know what I'm saying? Because they were telling me about getting on Twitch and maybe trying some of these other things. And I don't know. I've never done it, but, you know. Have you guys tried any of those? Do you know anything about those? You know? No, that didn't do any of that. Push that button at the very bottom. Left, right, left. Yeah, that. What doesn't say anything about the chat?
No. Chat filter, top messages.
All messages. All right, now here, pull it back. Pull it up some. Sorry, man. We got technical difficulties. I'm just trying to see what YouTube is talking about. What is YouTube talking about? Because it's going, there's a lot of people signing in and out. Andrew, what's cracking, man? I'm doing like a spaghetti carbonara tonight. Spaghetti carbonara with what you got in the fridge. I'm sure everybody has these ingredients in their fridge right now. It's the most basic meal, but like I said, these are quick, easy, fast solutions when you're on the go and you don't got a whole lot of time. I don't know if you guys got kids. I got 3 of them, and they got big appetites, and they're always looking to try to see what they can eat. They're always trying to see what they can eat in my house. Yeah, so, you know, all that. This camera's all messed up. I gotta get this one right. Sorry about that, y'all. My son, he messed it up.
What?
Yeah, you did. You messed it up. Anyway, what's up with you guys? Laura, how you doing? What's cracking with you guys, man? Hey, I appreciate the stars. I appreciate the donations. All you guys doing all that, bro. That's a big deal. Like, I'm seeing them pop up on the screen and all that, bro. That's cool. Appreciate you guys for that. Yeah, Vancouver, Jeff. Hey, what's cracking, man? How you doing? I need to dual stream with you. Bro, let's dual stream. I'm not, like, I don't know anything about Twitch. So, yeah, if you guys stream on any of that, bro, put your screen name in the comments. Like, bro, I'll come check you out. If somebody else is on here and they're streamers and they like watching streamers, make sure you check out the community. You know, this is a community. It's not all about me. Make sure you guys all support each other, you know what I mean, and what you guys are trying to do. Portland and Vancouver is not really the hugest place to find a lot of creators. If there is, then bro, tap in, put them in there. Tag your favorite Portland or Northwest streamer or Northwest, you know, creators. Yo, put them in, you know, because you know, I've been blessed to be able to do a lot. I've been working with a few different Northwest people, but you know, yeah, not me. Just saying, you need to get Twitch. I'm gonna get a Twitch. I'm gonna get a Twitch. But yeah, get in there. Even if you guys, I see you. Boomer. Hey, Tink Boomer. What's cracking? Where you from? Put where you from in the chat stuff. Where you from? Jose, what's cracking? What's going on? Robbie, I see you. Hello. What you guys got going on, man? I'm just waiting for this water to boil. So note to self, before we start the chat next time, I'm gonna make sure that the water's already boiling because this is crazy. I'm waiting for this to get warm right now before we can even get started how I need to. But it's starting to boil. I'm seeing the bubbles go. And I'm getting a better streaming setup. My manager's watching this right now. As we start to get more likes and we start to get more cracking, I'm gonna have a real setup with the cameras all over. You guys will be able to see the kind of insides of the food and everything we're trying to do. I just think that what we're trying to bring to the platform is a little different. Am I cooking? Yes, I'm cooking, bro. I'm cooking. So yes, I'm cooking. I don't know. My son kind of messed it up, but you can kind of see it right here. Yeah, he did. It was him. He messed it up. Yeah, he messed it up. Caden, pull this back a little bit, because my folks on YouTube, they're not seeing it like they want to. She said, "Are you cooking?" Turn it. All right, now turn it. Turn it to the left. All right, right there. Yeah. Now you can kind of see it. Now y'all can see it. Cool. Pull it up a little bit more, Caden. Andrew, yeah. Hey, so what's your name on Twitch, or what do you tune in? Who do you watch on Twitch? Who's your pull it forward? Who do you watch on Twitch? Katie.
Yes, I did.
No, you twist it now. All right, over a little bit more to the left. All right, there. Well, who do you guys watch on Twitch? All right, you can see me now. You guys can see me on YouTube. We're good. All right, we're good on YouTube. All right, cool. Put where you guys are from, though. Put where you guys are from, man. Last time we had folks from Jamaica and somebody from like Austria. It was crazy. All over. Make sure you put where you from, man. Where you from? And what are you guys cooking today? But who do you guys like to watch on Twitch? And do you think TikTok is about to get shut down? Do you guys actually think they're going to pull the trigger on this? I heard that a couple billionaires were talking about buying the platform. People are trying to rush me to get me to go to this one called Lemonade, and then Red Note. All right, I see your Twitch name. I'm following, bro. I'm following. Why did you mess it up? Hey, I didn't mess it up. My son, he's trying to figure it out. We messed it up. I guarantee we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Tony, what's up, man? How you doing? I appreciate you guys tapping in with me. So it looks like this is actually boiling enough. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get. You can see me now. Okay, good. TikTok isn't going anywhere, bro. I don't know, man. I feel like TikTok might say peace out. It's hard, bro, because there's so many outlets talking about it being gone. But I'm gonna put my noodles in here now, and we're gonna let these start to boil and get those going. And I've already cut up my bacon. I already got my cheese. Okay, let me get another knife. Let's get another knife. I need to get another knife and another. Let's get another cutting board too.
Okay.
What other knife? Oh yeah, we have another cutting board, huh? We have a cutting board. All right, let's just get another knife because this one's we already used on the bacon. Chevy, what's up, man? So here, yeah, I'm gonna end up slicing up some of this cheese. I was telling him earlier, if you guys haven't been to Olive Garden, you can go get these at Olive Garden. These little things right here elevate your dish 100%. I ended up getting this thing at Olive Garden, and yeah, it's been elevating every dish. Sometimes it's just the way that it looks, just the way it's presented is, it's just a little bit more top tier, and it looks great. I'm gonna put this whole block in there like this, because we're gonna get ready to make this spaghetti carbonara sauce here in a second, and get it cracking. Get it cracking that way, Can I start now? Oh yeah, I'm started. We're starting. I got the noodles rolling now. Hey, let me get a fork though. Let me get a fork for sure. Okay, a fork, and then I need a whisk. Yeah, fork and a whisk.
I got you, like
A fork and a whisk. TikTok isn't going anywhere, man. I don't know. I'll see you guys. What are you guys cooking though? What are you guys cooking this evening? What do you guys got going on? Like, what's your go-to dish? What's y'all's go-to dish when you don't got no time and everybody's got to eat still? Like, what are you guys going to cook? If you have to think about, What does that meal usually look like for you? Mine personally is something like this. What am I cooking? Oh, Tina, I'm cooking spaghetti carbonara. So I put the noodles in here. I'm getting ready to do the whipping cream. But like I said, I was asking everybody earlier, is like, what is your go-to meal when you don't got you got minimum funds and you don't got a lot of time. You don't got a lot of time, so you got to just get to it. What do you guys usually get to? What's your go-to? This is one of my go-to meals when I feel like I don't want to cook something that's like too much too soon. Right now, we're trying to, in the new year, eat a little healthy. So we get back. Oh, spaghetti. See, yeah, regular spaghetti. Spaghetti is always a go-to. But what do you guys like, man? What's my favorite? My favorite food is always barbecue. But I do like red wine short ribs. I was thinking about doing those later this week, and then doing that recipe with you guys. That one's a lot of fun. It's funny because you use this like corner store wine that is not the most appeasing, but the thing is, it is really, really good in the way that it all comes together in the end. It's like very flavorful, and it will surprise you. It will surprise you, and that recipe is simple. But right here, I'm just gonna just mix these noodles around to make sure that they don't stick to the bottom. Because if I don't, they're gonna end up mixing. They're gonna end up sticking a little something. Shit, you don't like nothing. Well, what do you mean you don't like nothing? You don't like cheeseburgers? Y'all don't like burgers? Y'all don't like barbecue? Do you cook? Andrew, I know you cook. What do you cook your kids? What do you cook your kids? Like, what's a staple for you and your family that y'all cook? I know a lot of times we'll do the shepherd's pie. Like a shepherd's pie is super common here. We do spaghetti, obviously. You have carbonara. We do tacos, right? Pull your pork with your tacos. Chicken fajita tacos a lot of times too. And yeah, we get it going like that. Oh, we got kids on here, Caden. She says she's 8 years old. Tuning in. Caden's page, okay. I see it right here. She says she's 7. She's 7, Caden. Tapping in. You got kids tapping in. Come say hi. Come say hi.
Hi.
No, come here and say hi. My kid's trying to be a buster. No. They tap in. We our page has been able to be like a family-based page, so we have a lot of different stuff. A lot of kid challenges. If you check out our long form, Caden is there all the time. He just did a video with me recently. We did it with Lucas and Marcus. If you guys check out Lucas and Marcus, or if you're fans of YouTube, Lucas and Marcus is a pretty cool dude. We've done a few videos with them. I released one of them already. But yeah, that one we just did recently. We released it, and it's actually doing pretty good. It's nearing about almost 21,000 followers or so, or 21,000 views or something. Make sure you guys check that one out. That was a cool one we did, and Caden got to pull up on there. Jeff, hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, thank you for the stars, man. I appreciate you guys for blessing us with that and tuning in with us, man. That's a big deal. You know what's crazy is a lot of times I get all these stars, right? And I'm sitting in church and I see everybody start blessing stars, because I do the social media for my church a lot of times. And I see everybody blowing the stars and stuff, and usually what I do is I donate them right back to my church, man. Honestly, I really do. I start throwing them right back and at my church, just because what it does, it creates like a engagement, and it's really good for the engagement for our church. So just know that's usually what I do with those stars. I honestly just throw them right back at church when we have our live streams. But I appreciate you guys. So it does end up blessing folks. So I appreciate you guys for blessing me to bless others. But what you guys got going? What'd you say? He said, guaranteed. We do chicken tacos, spaghetti. We do stuff like fajitas, sheet pans. Hey, smothered pork chops. Hey, I like the way that sounds. Smothered pork chops. Yeah, I might need to come eat your house. Might have to pull up on you, bruh. See what you got going on, man. But yeah, I'm getting these noodles right. I'm not loving them yet, so we're gonna wait till they get a little bit more. They get a little bit less. I need them to be a little bit more solid. Yeah, these need to boil a little longer. They need to boil longer. Kaden, Do me a favor.
Yes.
I need you to make sure the sink is clear and then put the strainer there so that I can strain this when the time comes. Trent, what's up with you, man? I see you tapping in. Oh, we're doing a spaghetti carbonara today. Yeah, we're doing spaghetti carbonara. Caden is 8. Caden is 8 years old.
8?
Yeah, aren't you 8?
I'm 10.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I guess he's 10. My bad. Lola's 8. I thought he was 8. My bad. Caden's 10. Lola's 8. Lola, you're 8, right? Lola's 8. I be forgetting my kids. I'm not the only one. Hey, man, kids have birthdays and you just forget they had a birthday. You forget how much they turn. Like, bruh, come on now. Give me some slack. Trent, I know you forget your kids' age all the time. I'm not the only one. Get in the chat if you forget your kids' birthdays. I do. I don't care. I don't forget the day of the birthday. I just forget how old they is. You know. It don't stop me from paying no bills. It don't stop me from paying no bills, man. Sometimes I forget. I'll be waiting. Hey, man. I want you to come see me, though, man. I'm probably going to do a pop-up here shortly. I'm getting the logistics taken care of now. But I am going to have a pop-up, bro, and I plan on popping out with some brisket. I plan on bringing some pulled pork. I plan on doing some tacos. I plan on doing chicken tacos and having different kind of stuff like that I'll offer there and, you know, have fun with that kind of thing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And it is coming soon. So, Trent, I expect to see you there, man. Pull up. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. Honestly think... Nah, it ain't there. It ain't there. But yeah, we're boiling this here. YouTube, tell me where you guys are from. Get in the comments. Let me know where you from. What cities and the countries and are you from, bro? Because, like, it's nuts. Last time we had people tuning in from, like, where was they from, bro? You guys, somewhere from Jamaica and somewhere from, like, New York. I know some people from New York tapped in last time on Facebook too. How you guys, man, put in where you think you're from. Where you guys from? Need some brisket. I know, man. I'm not going to do sides, but I'm going to do brisket. I did brisket the other day. If you come back and you check some of the lives, you'll see that we actually did. I ended up cutting up a brisket here. It was just a regular family brisket, not really too much, and I actually tried a different type of tactic on how to prep it, and you know how we did it. It was a little different, you feel me? But I did a brisket recently. I did some, I think I'm gonna do pulled pork next. I think I'm gonna do some short ribs, red wine braised short ribs, and this is a recipe I kind of like. Just like I said, we put it together with what we had, and it ended up being something that the kids really, really enjoy. But what I'm gonna start to do now is I'm about to switch this here in a minute, and I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna strain this, and after I strain this, I'm gonna bring over this pot, and then we're gonna start cooking this bacon. We'll start cooking this bacon down and getting it down. I honestly feel like I might want to use a little bit more bacon, so let me grab a few more pieces here. Just a few more pieces. Wow. I'm gonna use a few more pieces, and then I'm just slicing it straight down the center, and you guys will see why later. But yeah, I'm gonna cut the bacon, and that's what we're gonna end up using. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see how ready these noodles are. I think my noodles are straight. All right, noodles are straight. 1 second. How can I do this? 1 second. 1 second. All right, so my noodles are done now. Boom. Noodles are done. Now, let's get this on here, like so. Man, let me get my and this, bro, this sound that you're hearing right now, if you can hear that like buzzing noise, I guess it's like, I looked it up because there's like an induction, like it vibrates, and when it vibrates, that's how it gets this thing hot. But I'm gonna put my bacon in here now. We're just gonna cook these little pieces of bacon all the way out for right now. So now I'm gonna let these things get hot. Switch my gloves one more time. And go from there. There it goes. And I'm actually gonna end up whisking my eggs together. Just get this egg going. Reverend Davis, what's cracking? David, what's up? I see you. Yeah, I'm gonna end up whisking these eggs down like so. Just getting these things broken down. And this actually ends up thickening up this carbonara sauce. Now I'm not like big on I'm not big on eating a bunch of raw food, man. I know there's a taboo because people love to eat food where it's half cooked, and you know, you can do it with beef, but you can't do it with chicken, but you can do it with pork, but you can't, you know, has to be a certain internal temperature and all that. Let stuff roast, or let stuff sit. I understand that, but I got to cook my food all the way. Just because I got a sensitive stomach, and so do a lot of people in my family, so we have to make sure that our food gets cooked all the way. That's just the way I do it. I'm not knocking you, player, if that's the way you get down with it. That's not the way I get down. That being said, I'm about to crisp up this bacon. And when I add the egg for my carbonara sauce, I'm going to make sure that egg really reduces. I'm going to make sure it really cooks all the way out almost. I don't want it to open up like an egg, but it's going to add a cream sauce with it. And as we add the whipped cream, as we begin to add the AP, those kind of things are going to make sure it's cooked all the way through. It's going to give us a nice silky bite, and it's going to give us a full flavor. And I'm also going to end up adding in this Romano, and that Romano is just going to add that touch. Real good. Hey, Katie. And I'm asking my son to give me something again. Can you get me, John, what's cracking? Can I get, I need a spatula. Spatula, man. Spatula. Yeah. Let's get a spatula going. Hey, and y'all in YouTube land, put where you are from. Where you from, man? Where you from? So, yeah, I'm going to end up moving this around. Just flipping these around and getting these going. But yeah, YouTube, if you get a chance, I see, I know that the algorithms are broken up, and some people are on live, and some people are in the community, and some people check out shorts, but check it out, I got all of it. I got all of it on my page, and I appreciate those that tap in. But yeah, make sure you guys check in to our other stuff, man. Make sure you check out our YouTube, man. I got about 170 videos right now on there, and we've been able to cross the 19,000, about ready to cross 20,000 subscribers. We've been blessed to do that, so make sure you guys follow us, like it, share it, all the amazing, great stuff that YouTube has to offer we want to be a part of. So make sure you guys are engaging and checking us out. It is no reason to have this big of a community if we're not able to communicate. So get in there in those comments. Let me know what you guys are feeling, man. I appreciate you guys that do tap in. Anyway, John, what you cooking? David, what you guys got going today? What are you guys cooking today? What you got going on? Put in the chats, man. Let me know what you guys are cooking. What you guys got going on. But right now, I'm reducing this bacon. And I'm gonna get it crispy because my wife, she don't like it this way. I could eat it this way. I could. But she don't like it that way. So I'm gonna end up cooking it all the way down, and we're gonna really crisp this up. But as we crisp it up, if you think that's burnt, it's not. That's really where the flavor's at. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep working at it because I want all the flavor I can get. I want all the flavor I can get, and I want to reduce. I want to get all the oil that I can get out of this bacon. That's what's going to make the difference between this carbonara and the next person's carbonara is really letting all those flavors kind of blend and marry and meet and have a good old time. You feel me? So that's what I'm going to end up doing. But yeah, let's let this thing cook down a little bit more. I'm going to put my dirty knife over here. I already got my Romano. Yeah, we should be good here in a minute. I just need to let this thing crisp up. But yeah, I'm gonna let that go. And like I said, as this thing kind of gets a little crispy at the bottom, what I do is I just move my spatula about and kind of break up those little pieces, because again, all that is flavor, man. That's all flavor. Don't let nobody tell you that's burnt. It's not. That's flavor. Those are little pieces of flavor that really make meals stand out, that make you know, these type of things really, really good for people. So make sure you tap in with that, and make sure you do that. If you try this recipe, save this recipe, let me know. How can we get some of your food, Kris? Hey, I'm gonna have a pop-up soon. I'm like literally going through the logistics of the pop-up now. It'll be in Hazeldale. I know that for sure. It'll be in Hazeldale. There's a new spot called Pregame, and I'll be popping up in there, and I'll be selling barbecue, and I'll have some other stuff too. It'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys come to that if you get a chance. But yeah, that's where you actually be able to get the food. That almost popped me in the eye. Cuddy! It's all good though. It's all good. And make sure you guys like the stream too. If you tapping in, even on Facebook, make sure you guys like the stream, man. I appreciate you guys liking the stream, but it really helps. It shows people what we're doing. You know, it really helps. It also activates other people like you that I haven't seen in forever. A lot of my high school friends and different people, especially on Facebook, I see you guys tapping in. Like it if you get a chance, bro. It really means a lot, and it pushes forward what we're trying to do for sure. But yeah, this thing is starting to get a little bit more brown, but he's still not all the way there. We got to render all this out. I really got to get it brown. I want it brown. So I'm going to get this really going like that. Yeah. Let's get this thing cooked down. Well, what you guys got going on, man? What's going on? Are you guys thinking that TikTok is going to end? I was asking them earlier, bro. Carrie, do you think TikTok's about to end? Let me know. Get in the comments, bro, if you think this is it for TikTok. That's a $1 billion corporation. I was arguing with a friend about it earlier. He swears up and down they're not getting rid of it. I don't know, bro. I don't really believe it. Can we see him on the camera? Caden? Caden, come here. I need you to come here any minute because this thing is about to get too hot. Okay, now it's starting to brown. You see that? That's about the color I'm looking for when it comes to this. Caden, could you give me a plate with put a napkin on it? A napkin and a plate on it? Put a plate and then put one of those, fold up a few of those napkins on top of it. We want it to soak up this grease. TikTok's gonna end? See, that's what I'm saying. Wait, the paper towels are on the roll.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. It's not?
So you want me to use this as...
Right up top thing. How much money is there? I know there's a lot of money being made, bro. There's a lot of people that build careers off that. I got a couple friends that built straight up careers off TikTok. Like, I won't even cap, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I heard that everybody's adding Red Note. Red Note is the next one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down just because it's taking a second. But as you can see, the bacon is finished. The bacon is finished. If you can smell it, it is smelling crazy right now. Super good. And what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to separate it from its oil. And I'm about to show you why. Just waiting for my son. All right, now bring it here. Bring that here. Yes. Yes. Bring it here. All right. Say hi. Everybody wants you to say hi.
Hi.
All right.
I'm going to eat all this up. I'm not going to share some for him.
All right. So now we're going to do this. And I'm gonna take it off and put it on here. These little crispy pieces of bacon. And if you guys like your bacon a little bit more, you know, different texture, go for it. But this is the way I like to do it, and this is the way I'm finna do it. So yeah, I'm gonna take this bacon. I'm just gonna kind of get it out the best that I can. Might not get it all out, but I'm gonna try. All right, here's the catch-22. So now that we have this amazing fat and bacon fat, I mean, that's where really all the flavor's at. But now that we have this here like this, I'm about to step it up. So here's what we're about to do. I'm about to take my cheese and I'm gonna grind it into this egg. I'm gonna grab my cheese and I'm gonna grind it right into the egg, right? And then I'm gonna use this earlier because I used this earlier. It's still good because I used it only in a raw egg anyway. Right? Right. And I'm just gonna mix that in a little bit. And now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna pour it directly in here like that. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put my milk in here. Turn this down. It looks like it actually started to cook the egg. But I'm gonna pour this down in here like this. And then I'm gonna begin to mix it. And I'm gonna start mixing this around. I'm gonna start mixing this sauce in. I'm actually gonna do a little bit more heavy cream because that egg, like I said, it started to cook for a second and it's getting messy. But again, this cheese, the way that this comes together, you'll see. So I'm gonna mix this around. And honestly, I don't even think this is the right one to use it with. Kaden, give me another whisk. Can you give me another whisk?
I have got you.
Get me another whisk. And then I'm gonna grind more cheese in here like this. Put a little bit more of my heavy cream in there. And yeah, we're going like that. I'm also gonna use these last couple pieces of cheese. And get this cheese in here. More cheese, more cheese. Let's turn this up to about 4 medium heat essentially. And I'm gonna start breaking this down. Now, all right. Have you ever cooked teriyaki chicken dish? Yeah, I've cooked teriyaki chicken dish a few times. Yeah, I'm gonna start whisking this like this right across. I'm gonna boil this and get it kind of hot and let it break down everything that we got. I still have some stuff in here. Let's get that in there. And just keep breaking this down, man. And you're just gonna whisk this sauce all the way out. And that's kind of what's gonna be the base for our spaghetti carbonara sauce, essentially. And I'm just gonna break all these pieces up. And remember those little pieces of brown I was talking about earlier? I'm trying to get those off the bottom. What's my next dish I'm gonna make? I was talking to him earlier. I think I'm gonna do a red wine short rib. I think red wine short rib probably be the next one I'm gonna mess with. My wife likes it a lot, and it's funny. It's a funny recipe because we end up using this really, really cheap wine. I'm sure you could use like a better wine, but we use this cheap wine. And we found that this cheap wine has this flavor that's just like unforgettable. It's really unforgettable, and my kids like it, and we like it. And when you mix it with this special seasoning I use, it adds like a sweet and savory bite. So we had a lot of fun with that recipe. But yeah, as you can see, the sauce is starting to thicken up, right? Starting to thicken up, it's starting to get there, but I'm just gonna continue to sit here and whisk. I'm gonna whisk just a little bit longer and kind of go from there. I feel like I should get more cheese in here, and I might do a stick of butter. Okay, let's do a half a stick of butter. A half a stick of butter, and then this is, I use that too much. I need to use a different cutting board. So let's get this out of here. Some of this other stuff that we just used, let's get some of that out of here. Although the raw stuff is at the bottom, I need to get it out of here because it's starting to get messy over here. Here, let's get this in here. So I'm gonna take a new cutting board. Just a rule of thumb. I'll started feeling like we were doing too much. I needed to switch that out. But I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because it's starting to get happy. And let's get another knife too. Let's get another knife. But yeah, I'm making a spaghetti carbonara tonight. My version of a spaghetti carbonara. Don't come from my throat. Because I know when you're doing spaghetti carbonara, you gotta really use, like, I think it's like a pork butt or something. It's like some kind of pork you're supposed to use, and sometimes it's dry aged. And we ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that. We gonna take the bacon, and we're gonna use the bacon, and it's gonna do the same thing. He said you don't do pork. Hey, if you don't do pork, there's still, like, I'm sure there's no reason why you couldn't do this with beef. Like, I'm sure you could use beef bacon and just use the beef tallow, essentially. Cook your beef bacon in the beef tallow, or even turkey bacon inside the beef tallow. You probably end up with the same result. That's interesting. Maybe I'll try it for us. You know, get in the chat if you want me to try that. Put that in there. Yeah, put it in there. All right. And then we're just gonna reduce this. I'm gonna let this butter break down, and give me a little half a cup of milk. Just one more half. One more half a cup. One more half a cup of milk. And I'm gonna drop this down to about a 4. I'm gonna drop this down to a 4 because we're just gonna do a slow mix. And what I'm trying to do right now is I'm just trying to get this stuff reduced down so that I have that right creamy sauce I want. And like I was telling everybody earlier, this product right here that you get, you could go, when you go to Olive Garden, they tell you, and you tell them you want to grind some cheese, and they tell you, tell me when to stop. And then somebody just sit there, I'll sit there, my dad will sit there, and we'll just let them sit there and grind and grind and grind and grind until you got a hill of cheese. You could buy it. Ask them next time they do it, like, hey, can I buy one of those? They'll sell it to you beyond. But yeah, this is too much cheese, or too much water, but or too much milk. Hey, you know what I meant. All right, put that back. So now we got our butter going. I got Romano cheese rolling. And that's another thing. I started messing with Romano cheese. I used to use Parmesan all the time. But I started messing with Romano cheese when I went and I bought this. And I asked them, what type of cheese do you use? They said, we use Romano. So there you go. Olive Garden uses Romano cheese. So if you get home and you make a salad, you wonder why it never tastes like Olive Garden. It's because they're not using Parmesan cheese. They're using Romano cheese. And since I use Romano cheese, I never look back. Parmesan is good. It's still cool. We have a great relationship. I tap in with Parmesan all the time. But realistically, Romano was the one that really set different standards for what these cuisines could turn out to be. So, yeah. But it's starting to look good because now my butter is reduced down, right? And it's starting to look good. So I normally would cook like a piece of chicken or something with this even. But like, look at that. The butter is gone. My sauce is looking good. It's starting to thicken up. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm content. I'm content with where I'm at. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch my gloves. I'm going to switch my gloves. And I'm going to get over these noodles into this real quick. Like, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get them in here real quick. And it looks like I got cheese up here, so let me slide that cheese back. And these gloves love to rip. But, again, we're good. So now let me put these noodles in. And I don't mind about touching them because I just switched my gloves. But we're going to get these noodles together. And they're actually pretty hot. But I'm going to get my noodles in here now. Boom. And just get those noodles moving around. Get my noodles together. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, now I'm going to take my bacon, and I'm going to put my bacon right there in the center of it. Kaden, you gave me a fork. Okay, I'm going to use this fork. And I'm going to move this around a little bit like this. And like, I ain't gonna lie to you, if I wasn't so sick of running away from this camera and coming back to this camera, I would normally put more cheese on top of it. And then after I put my cheese on top of it, I would bake it in the oven. But we're gonna try it by it right now. It needs some seasoning. I'm messing up. I forgot my seasoning. So let me put a little bit of seasoning in here. A little bit by a lot. I'm gonna put a lot in there. Okay, give me a spoon.
Okay.
Give me a spoon. I used a lot of seasoning because there wasn't no seasoning in there. I should have seasoned it for sure. I think the only thing I did is I put salt in my noodles when I cook my noodles. But for the most part, it's pretty cool. I'm happy with how that's turning out. But let me do this again. I'm gonna get that AP in there. And if you guys want to mess with this AP, it's called like garlic and onion. It's by McCormick's. It's pretty good stuff. A nice standard. I feel like I like this because it has a nice full flavor. And if you really want to get that look that everybody uses on TikTok when they do their recipes, I'm going to give you some game. Okay, go give me the parsley. That's what we're going to do because that's what everybody do. When they can't cook, they put parsley on it. But parsley also has that certain, you know, it has that look. Sometimes you just want stuff to look uniform. So we're going to make it look uniform. We already came this far. So let's go ahead and let's make this thing look uniform. Parsley is it's going to be green. It's in the spice cabinet. Where my spices are normally at, where my barbecue's at. Hey, Victoria, thank you guys for tapping in. Brittany, I see you guys. Hey, make sure you guys get in the comments, like the chat, say something to me. But yeah, I'm almost done with this here. That's Italian seasoning. We want one that says, no, it's not. Italian seasoning is totally different. It's got rosemary in it, rosemary in it. And we want to use parsley for sure. We want to use parsley right now. Like I said, to add that uniform look. We already went out of our way and made sure that we had the Romano cheese. Look at me, bro. I'm sloppy as hell. Let me wipe this up. All right. Now I'm gonna
That's
put.
the exact same thing.
I know. No, it's not. It's not. These are two different things. Two different things. But I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley in there. And again, I'm gonna put it back like that. And you see that? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Spaghetti carbonara. Super quick, super easy. No need to go to the Olive Garden or anything like that. You could do it right at the crib. So let me taste a bite. It's hot! But it's good. I appreciate you guys tapping in. I actually have a recipe for this. I'll put the link on the YouTube on the top. I'll pin it to the top, so if you guys come back to the video, it'll be right there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tapping in. Y'all have a blessed day.